Et son château les montre au moins en fait. Dieu est l'estuel, Jadin le tournoir rolling, was frost into.
The National Shrine of Our Lady of Good Help is located in Champion, which is of Belgian heritage. And in 1859, the Blessed Virgin Mary appeared to a young woman named Adele Bryce, who had immigrated from Belgium with her family. Now, the chapel to this day remains a place of worship and healing for the Belgian community. And it still is referred to as the chapel to all the members of the community, myself included, from when I was a young girl.
Because the 15th of August was a big deal. I lived half a mile from the chapel, and the relatives all came for the 15th of August at the chapel. Then they came to my house for dinner. And that was about the only time we had Belgian pies and beef stew.
We used to go to Jadin every 15th of August. That was a must. Yeah. 15th of August, there was a bunch of priests there, and we'd always go with him. And well, we were older boys, but and they'd stay there a couple hours, and we'll do all the priests, and they'd say their mass and that, and we were older boys. We'd stay outside. We'd go to church, but then after that, they had big doings. They had to go for dinner, and those guys would play outside.
The procession, on the end of May, we always had a big procession. They went all the way around, people would come, but not so much as on the 15th of August. 15th of August, it was the Blessed Virgin, had appeared to Sister Adele in 1859. So that was a big event. It was time to make the procession. And as soon as the bishop or the priest was done, when we start to make the procession, as soon as he stepped off the altar outside, put his foot on the ground, we start ringing the bell. And we rang the bell all the while, during the procession. And there was so many people that used to come. See, that was during the war. In 44, 45, people, buses and buses and buses. And the procession was completely solid all the way around. And when the bishop came there off to the left, he had to stop, because he had to let these people that were coming here to turn around here to get out, and let the ones that were still coming to make the procession yet, that's how much people there was. And there was always them little girls, there's a lot of nice girls that they were usually about maybe 8, 9, 10, 12 years old. They had a nice basket with flowers. And them flowers were taken apart, and they drop them, as the bishop would come or the priest with the Blessed Sacrament. They drop them on what's around, and going around and around and around. And then after the procession, then people would come. They'd come and they'd pick up them little flowers all over. They put them in their pocket, they put them in an envelope, and they put them in their purse, because supposedly they were blessed. See, because they went across with the Blessed Sacrament. They were blessed. Then after that, when that was over with, then we went back on the side altar, and then we had benediction, and then it was over with. But then after that, boy, it was really the party then, because they had big tents set up. They had a tent, 2 big tents, and I mean big ones. And they had coffee in one, and they had hot dogs, hamburgers, and meats and stuff like that. And the other one, they had ice cream, donuts, cake, cookies, and that. Then they had another one sitting on the side, kind of a nice one. And there they had all religious articles, that you could, rosaries and prayer books. And matter of fact, sometimes even at the second one, there was another firm that came in that I still remember that. So then, and then the altar boys, they put us a card. We had they put our name on it, altar boy, so we could eat ice cream, We could get a piece of cake, a piece of pie, all day. And that would last till 5 o'clock, you know. And at 5 o'clock, we always had to go home to milk. Then right after milking, we'd come back again, you know, set up at the chapel. And there were still people there yet. There's still people there yet. And we'd stay there till dark, and then after dark, my folks and I, you know, everybody would help. We bring everything back in the chapel.